If you want to make the best comp stage lockdown build, this glitchy metric iBall KP build, like and subscribe within the next 5 seconds. If not, you'll end up making a two-way slasher. I wouldn't risk it. Yo YouTube, it's your boy Premier, back today with another banger, and in today's video we'll be going over this glitchy iBall KP metric lockdown build. First things first though, smash that like button if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and turn the post notifications on so you don't miss the next banger. Now getting straight into this video, this is 100% KP's build. I just tweaked, I just altered it. Shout out to my boy KP, I will leave his link in the description. I just altered a few things of his build, make it a point guard, right-handed, jersey number of course is all up to you. Next, for the skill breakdown, go ahead and scroll down to the skill breakdown, the red and green, the half shooting, half defense, Hall of Fame defensive and Hall of Fame shooting badges. Next, you can go ahead and max out your driving dunk. At first, I don't know what I was really thinking. I don't know why I even upgraded the close shot, driving layup. You cannot afford to get finishing badges on this build. All you can afford to get is like bronze showtime, bronze contact finisher, and have a good driving dunk. That way you get showtime dunks. Next, max out all of your shooting, upgrade the post fade to a 76. KP in his build video actually upgraded the post fade to an 80. In my opinion, that is unnecessary. Nobody really post fades, anything like that. Next, just max out your pass accuracy to a 78, max out your ball handle to a 77, max out your perimeter D, your lateral quickness, your steal. You can go ahead and go all the way down and max out the defensive rebounding. Next, max out your block. From here, with the remaining 30 attribute upgrades, it is up to you how you choose to spend them. I recommend maxing out the offensive rebounding, upgrading the interior defense to a 48, and then you'll be left with literally 0 attribute upgrades. There is nothing else better that you could afford to upgrade. You cannot get an extra playmaking badge, you cannot get an extra shooting badge. I do try to do that. I do try to see as well if there's a way that you can get possibly 23 defensive badges here. I end up speeding up all of this. I just try to play around, alter the build a little, see if there was anything I could do, like if I could sacrifice one playmaking, one shooting, max out the interior defense, would I be able to get that 23rd defensive badge? And no, you cannot. The maximum defensive badge you can get is 22. This right here is the best badge setup for the build. Next though, we're moving on to the body shape. KP as well went with a slight lockdown. I disagree. I know this right here makes you where you don't hit the screen, but a lot of locks I've seen have a lot of success against fast glitchy guards are burly. Like for the average person, the burly lockdown is best. Getting up in their chest, bumping them, it's just having a burly lockdown is better because you make more contact. You're wider on the guard, that you have a better chance to get shot contest. It feels like the slight lockdown, the advantage of having a slight is you're not going to hit the screen. It's really up to you, but me personally, I'm going to make my body shape burly. Now for the next step on the height, I need you to back out, go all the way to the settings, scroll all the way down to your units of measurements in the settings, and switch it to metric. If you are not on the metric system of units of measurement, this next step is going to be confusing and your build will not come out with the same stats. So make sure to do that. Go all the way in the settings, go to units of measurement, scroll down. It's going to be on Imperial if you are from the United States. But once you have done that and once you're on the metric system, go through, build the build exactly how we have done it. If you have to, go through, and once we move on to the height, we're going to be on this metric system. I need you to upgrade the height all the way to 1.95 meters. Once you hit 1.95 meters, your build is going to come out at exactly 6'4" like and a half, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody quote me on that in the comment section. But once you do that, your build will have a 98 speed, 96 acceleration with Hall of Fame shooting badges. It's glitchy. This metric system build is glitchy. Drop the weight all the way down to 79 kilograms. As you can see, you have a 90 speed, 88 acceleration. Once you hit 99 and get that +4 boost, and once you have gym rat or do your drills in the Gatorade facility, you will be a 98 speed, 86 acceleration. So go 79 kilograms. Max out the arms, of course. It is a lockdown build. Anytime you make a lockdown build, 9 times out of 10 you're going to be maxing out the arms. That way you have the best steal, best block, best defensive stats possible as well. You're going to always choose lockdown takeover. If you don't, for competitive purposes, it's going to hurt you. But as you can see, you have built the best perimeter lockdown build for comp stage with this metric system in NBA 2K21. Shout out to KP once again. His link will be in the description. This right here was heavily based off of his build. make sure to go check my guy out. But from here, we will be testing the build. I will be showing you all the best badges that I recommend for this build: finishing, shooting, playmaking, and the best defensive badges once you get this build maxed out. From here, if you do decide to do like a test game, of course, test the build at 99 overall. For your finishing badges, there's only 2 you need to look at: either contact finisher or Showtime bronze. I'm not gonna lie, contact finisher bronze is really not that useful. I recommend Showtime bronze, and we will talk about the best dunk packages in another video for this build to secure Showtime for your team. But it's on to the shooting badges: Hall of Fame Hot Zone Hunter, Hall of Fame Range Extender, Hall of Fame Corner Specialist, Hall of Fame Catch and Shoot. I did try to play around with it here. In my opinion, the silver clutch shooter is nice, but I really hate having to get rid of like all of my green machine, all of my Deadeye. I don't know, but the clutch shooter is so needed. If there's a way, if there was honestly a way you could get more shooting badges, it would be so nice for this build. But this right here is a really good badge setup. You can drop the green machine as well to get the Hall of Fame Catch and Shoot, Hall of Fame Corner Specialist, Hall of Fame Range Extender, Hall of Fame Hot Zone Hunter, Bronze Deadeye, Bronze Green Machine, Bronze Flexible, Bronze Clutch Shooter. If I could take away maybe 1 extra badge point, if you're fine with like Gold Catch and Shoot, Gold Corner Specialist, I would look at like maybe upgrading the Deadeye, upgrading the green machine. I would honestly look at upgrading the clutch shooter too, but that is entirely up to you. This right here is what I'd recommend for 99% of the time. Next though, it's onto the playmaking badges. Go ahead and do bronze bailout, gold floor general, gold quick first step, gold unpluggable. Don't even think about it. From there, let's just move on. The only one I would switch out is gold quick first step for maybe like a downhill gold. That's up to you though and what you want to do. But it's on to the defensive badges for this build: bronze chase down, Hall of Fame clamps, Hall of Fame intimidator, Hall of Fame interceptor, Hall of Fame pick dodger, Hall of Fame pickpocket. This is a glitchy badge setup for this build. If you want, you can like drop the interceptor. You can come up here and drop intimidator to silver. A lot of people in the stage scene run intimidator on silver. They say Hall of Fame intimidator and silver intimidator have the same effect, so that's up to you. I'm not gonna lie, I recommend running intimidator on Hall of Fame. I would recommend running like maybe, if you could afford more rim protector, if you're like a legend or something, obviously do that. And if you can afford the lightning reflexes, I've heard people say as well, pickpocket on Hall of Fame is not that needed. I might drop my pickpocket down to silver, silver lightning reflexes, bronze rim protector there. Those are the best badges that I recommend for this build. Let me know what you think of the build. Rate it 1 through 10, dub or L down below in the comment section. Once again, huge shout out to my boy KP. This build was heavily based off of him. Y'all make sure to go check him out. His link will be in the description. But that's all for today's video. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you're loyal, if you watch this video all the way through, comment, is that iBall KP, down below in the comments section. Once again though, that's all for today's video. Smash that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Turn the post notifications on so you don't miss the next banger. It's your boy Premier, and I'm out. Peace.
It's getting hard to keep composure, they keep trying me. I came from nothing, now they bumping my songs overseas. I remember when I first started, they